About 100 years ago, I made a video called CMD Pranks, and today I'm going to teach you some more. What's up, everybody? It's the Hacker Ever, and today we're going to be talking about some more computer pranks. Now notice, the title is a little bit different. This isn't CMD Pranks. No, we're not going to be using CMD today. This is just going to be some downright nefarious computer pranks. No CMD involved. But before we get into that, I would like to say, make sure you follow my other social medias. I'm sorry for the 10 years that it's been since my last long video, but sometimes we all just need to take a break, right? However, I will be active on these other social medias while I don't post, so if you ever want to get more of me, just go there. But with that all out of the way, here's a list of government computer pranks that you can't share in school or in Walmart or anywhere like that. So have you guys ever wondered what it would be like if the world was just a barren wasteland, right? If everything just looked like Fallout, every single gas station, every Walmart, every superstore that you went to was just out of business, and there was just like a freaking ghoul chilling in the corner ready to eat you. But have you guys ever wondered what that would look like in real life? Well, now you need to look no further, because apparently we created that in real life. So before we start talking about the pranks, I do want to address a little bit of an inside joke, you could say, has been going around on my channel, right? And that inside joke is the "don't do it in school" inside joke. So basically, if you're like Patrick Star and you live under a rock, there's one short phrase that I say at the end of all of my videos, and that might be recognizable as "don't do it in school." And at first I thought this was kind of funny. It was pretty hilarious, right? Don't do it in school, haha, of course you wouldn't hack your school, right? And I mean, a lot of other people think it's pretty funny too. Look at this. I mean, there's people that actually see this and go, you know what? I'm gonna do it in school. So, I didn't want to keep saying don't do this in school. I don't want to burn it out. I don't want to milk it out like a dried up cow or anything like that. So at the end of my videos, I started saying, don't do this in Walmart, or don't do this in the gas station. Remember not to do this one in the gas station. Or, don't do this in the sewers, or just something really weird like that, you know what I'm saying? And now I kind of fear the worst, because there is nowhere that's safe. It's like the shooter problem in the US, dude. There's nowhere that's safe. There's like thousands of people that are just like, it's in the subconscious of their mind now. They're just gonna go to Walmart and be like, you know what, I can man-in-the-middle attack this entire network. You probably shouldn't do that, dude. That's all I'm saying. Like, I swear to God, I'm just waiting for the day that like the SWAT team shows up, right? And like out steps this little freaking kid, and he's just like, yeah, this is the guy that told me to do it. And I'm just like, wait, no, I didn't. What the? No, but all jokes aside, guys, I just had to say, I thought that was really funny. Just watching the escalation, go from don't do this in school to don't do this, in Walmart, and then don't do this in any random gas station that you find. It just makes you wonder, where are all the places that you could pull off these computer pranks? All my New Yorkers out there, could you go into the New York sewers and pull a computer prank on a rat? Could you steal a New York rat's Wi-Fi password? Are people just gonna start doing heists now, where instead of just rolling up to a gas station and like, bashing the guy in the head with the end of a gun and like taking the cash register, we're just gonna roll up to the gas station and put a Wi-Fi router outside, bust open the MacBook, and then just start sniffing the network? Like, is that how this is gonna shake down now? I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how it plays out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, now that I'm done with my little rant, here are a couple more computer pranks that you could pull on your friends or on your dog or, on your grandma that I think you might get a kick out of, starting with the fake update prank. So as you can see, in front of me I have my desktop, so you can actually follow along in this tutorial for the fake update prank. And now this is arguably the easiest one of the computer pranks that we're going to be doing today, because all you have to do is go on Google, right? And I know that's the hardest thing ever, so what we're going to do right now is hit Windows and R and type chrome.exe and then hit enter. And now I'm afraid to admit that this is not going to work if you don't open up Google like a true hacker. If you just click on Google, this ain't gonna work, man. You gotta open up Google through CMD, through run. You gotta do start chrome.exe, and then you can do this. I'm totally kidding, by the way. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to go over to fakeupdate.net. Just like that, hit enter, boom, and now you're on the fake update website page, right? So now we have to find our operating system, right? If you're doing this on your grandma, if you're pranking your grandma, does your grandma have a Windows 98 machine? Probably not. Does your grandma have a Windows 10 machine? Probably. So we're just going to go down here and click on the Windows 10 update. And now, as you can see, this looks like a real update screen everything that a Windows 10 would have, except for we have, it's in a window and you can see the taskbar and all that stuff. So in order to fix this and make this prank a little bit more immersive, we're just gonna hit F11 on our keyboard. And now look at that. Look at it, it even changes. It went to 1% complete. So this could really trick somebody, If your grandma just sitting there on the computer and she sees this, she's gonna think it's real. Same thing with your dog, your cat, your cousin, whoever you're pranking is gonna see this and think it's completely real. And they're gonna get very mad whenever this update never completes. As you can see, it actually it goes up in percentage, which is pretty cool because it looks even more real that way. But yeah, make sure you have your phone out and ready to yell World Star whenever they find out that all you gotta do is hit F11 and then the update goes away because the computer was never updating. It was just you and your nefarious computer activities. And now I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, Veraxity, I've already seen the fake update prank. Veraxity, fuck you. All right, chill, man. Let me just show you something you haven't seen, all right? So this next prank is called Netcut, and while it's not actually supposed to be a prank, you could definitely prank people with it if you choose. But basically, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Netcut is an application that allows you to scan all the devices connected to a Wi-Fi network, so you have to be connected to the network to do this. And then after scanning every single device, it allows you to selectively cut each device off of the network, so that device will never be allowed to access the Wi-Fi again. Now, I do have to put a warning before this computer prank, you know what I mean? Don't do this in the CIA headquarters, alright? Don't go to Starbucks, don't do this in Starbucks. Don't do this anywhere but your own house, connected to your Wi-Fi with devices that you own. Doing this on any other sort of device would not be very good, alright? It wouldn't land you in a good place, alright? You're not gonna get hired by the CIA because you netcutted all the devices off of the Starbucks Wi-Fi. And in fact, it's just asking for trouble. So just make sure you know who you're pranking whenever it comes to this. But with that out of the way, I will meet you guys over on my desktop with my Minecraft-looking webcam, alright? So about halfway through recording and editing this video, I had realized that my webcam looks like Minecraft. I don't know why. I mean, I could be getting hacked as we speak. Look at that. That looks horrible. But regardless if I'm being hacked by Anonymous right now, here is the Netcut prank, alright? Now be careful with this one. Like I said, it's really crazy. All you have to do is you have to go to Google, just like a real hacker this time, right? Again, launch Google in the most crazy way you can, because we're hackers. And now once you're on Google, just search up Netcut. It's going to be the first link usually, unless some guy, just runs an ad and then starts ratting people or something, God forbid. But anyway, it's going to be archi.com because those are the people that made the software. And now you're just going to click on Netcut and we're going to download the new version Netcut 3.0. Make sure you don't download it from any ads, just them ads, man, they're crazy. Where even is the Okay, here's the download. So download it for Windows, run the setup. It's going to have you install this driver called WinPCAP, or Win Packet Capture, because you're going to be, doing some network stuff, so you're going to need WinPCAP. Just hit I agree and install it. Now it's going to ask you to restart your computer. So I'm going to restart my computer real fast, and I will see you guys whenever I'm back. So now that we're back, the only thing that we actually have to do is to start Netcut. So we're just going to click on Netcut, and as you can see, it opens up a new web browser window, and it's ugly. It's really ugly. But over here, we have our devices section, and we can hit the scan network to scan our network for our devices. And I remember this program honestly being a lot more tame, like these ads weren't here before. But no matter how ugly it looks, this is how it works. So we just scanned our network, and as you can see, there are 3 network users, and these are all the devices connected to my network, including my default gateway. So over here, it looks like we found the PlayStation 4, okay, the PS4. So what we're going to do is we want this PS4 to never be able to connect to the Wi-Fi. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hit the speed control button right here and then hit turn off internet. And now this PS4 is currently locked and the internet is no longer being broadcasted to it. Like, it's receiving the connection, but there's nothing going on this PS4 anymore, okay? This PS4 is donezo. I got smoked. No, but the way this attack works is, yes, this is an attack. This is an ARP spoofing attack, okay? So the way an ARP spoof attack works is we're basically right now tricking this PS4 into thinking it's communicating with the router, but it's actually not. It's communicating with us, and all of their requests are going nowhere, so meaning it can't actually log online at the moment. So that's how you use Netcut. It's a pretty cool but pretty ugly tool. So now that you got all the nefariousness out of your system with Netcut, because that's going to be our most nefarious prank of them all on today's episode, we're going to put our wholesome hats on and do a little bit more of a lighthearted prank, okay? Now this one is going to be the sound file prank. You don't need to install anything weird to do this, okay? This is just going to be changing the default sound files of Windows to make it so that every time that, you know, your grandma or your dog opens up a new tab of Google Chrome, it makes like the Vine boom sound or some other crazy sound. Now this one's actually gold, okay? You can make it play anything you want. And I'm going to show you how to do that whenever we get over on my desktop right now. So for this one, it's super simple and straightforward. I mean, it's actually really complicated and you have to be a super scary hacker to do it. All you do is press Windows and R and type mmsys.cpl, and that'll open up the sound control panel. So now that you have your sound control panel open, just go over to sounds, and these are all the Windows default sounds. As you can see, whenever I press test, Windows sounds start playing. So the other thing that you need for this is a sound effect of your choice, and it has to be a .wav format, as you can see. But what we're going to do is we're going to find something pretty funny here. We're going to look for open program, because that's the sound that plays every time you open a program, and then you're just going to hit browse, and then just add the Vine boom sound effect. So now whenever we hit test, so let's just hit apply, and let's just try to open a program, any program. How about VS Code? I don't know why it played like 15 times there, but you get the point. So that's how you do the sound prank. You just got to get access to your friend or your grandma's computer and then upload a sound file of your own to mmsys.cpl. And then, you know, they're going to be wondering why their computer's screaming at them every time they open a program. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Those were the 3 computer pranks, not CMD pranks, that I had for you. Make sure you smash that like button if you want to see more. Once again, I apologize for not uploading for like, I don't know, 8 years or something like that. I just been pretty busy, and I got some stuff for you guys coming up soon that you're gonna want to stick around for. So with that being said, my name is Veraxity. If you guys want a free Taco Bell burrito, why don't you head on over to my Instagram or my Twitter and then follow that, right? For every person that follows my Instagram or Twitter, you'll be receiving 1 Taco Bell burrito. It'll sit like cement in your stomach, I promise. But yeah, guys, stay tuned for the next video. There's gonna be more coming out soon, more long ones, hopefully. And yeah, peace.